Hello guys, welcome back to our videos. In this video we will see on C graphic programming. In this video I am using C++. Let's get started without wasting our time. Already had done a program. I will be explaining this program and say what are the things we will be using in graphic. If you want to learn basic graphic programming, I will do that too. In our video, I just explaining how to make a password program, password login screen. Let me start and just show how it behave. This is our UI, and I think graphics is something that we are requiring UI to process. So this how our UI is being designed. These everything there are instructions I will be specifying while I am discussing on that code part. Yes, we can get. As now I am trying to enter a wrong password. It's suggesting some access denied. All right, now again try to give something. Retype again. Trying the last time. I think I had said some 3 times to re-enter, but if we are going wrong, there is an yeah, you heard the sound. That was the thing, right? We had given after 3 times if it is not uh, a right person who is entering the password or it is not the right password. So here I am setting a alarm. That is a frequency I am setting, and it will be sounded output given to the sound. Yeah. So we had that sound. So that's one feature we had in our graphic program. Okay, let's again try to enter the wrong password. This time it's also not working, and after access denied is coming for 345 1 second. It will be holding on and it will wait for our input. Yes, I tried multiple. Okay, right now we will be using a right password. ABCD is the right password. We had decorator loading graphics here, how it's look, and I will start off the um, password itself. I will try to give the right password and check on. This is how the UI looks, and it loads and completely access is granted and came into the program. Yeah, for this, what are the requirements is we need to include IOA stream. This IOA stream is input output stream for a person using in C++. If you are using C++, you need this surely. And graphics.h, this is an important part we are discussing on because we are using graphics. We need to include this graphic.h. This prototype is missed. Okay. Now Conio, this we need to give for um, like clear. We will clear screen, get ch, these and all. It is occupied in these functions are defined in conio.h, and dos.h is something that deals with time, sleep mode, sleep time, everything that will be covered under dos.h. And string.h is to process some of the string functions which are defined inbuilt in string.h prototype. Okay, studio.h, standard input and output that you can go on with C, or who are the C users, they might have the studio.h, and we can use in C++ too that function. In C++, we can use both studio as well as IOA string, like printf, scanf will be coming under studio.h, and cout, cin, these kind of some stuffs will be coming under IOA stream. Also, like class function, class program, these are covered under C++ programming. Okay, let's get started. Actually, while we run the program, the start of the function will be int main, where the code sees here the start of the function and comes to that. We are clearing the screen through cl or scr command, and we are declaring some integer like a that only like gd equal to detect, that is graphic driver. You can give any other alphabets too, but our convenient we are giving this gd is graphic driver. We are going to detect and GM graphic mode. These are variable. Just you can mention as anything. The scar I will discuss while discussing on functions and what are the thing we are doing that. And first I will say what how to initialize these graphics. Before initializing this graphic, you need to check in linker libraries. Graphics. These libraries should be enabled. If you disable this, your driver won't work. Your graphics will not be working. You will be facing errors. Right now, okay, I will enable. Check on and see initialize graphics. This is the core. This is a function we need to declare for specifying graphic driver and graphic mode. Initialize graph and ampersand gd, it automatically detects, so that we are giving another attribute gm ampersand gm. It automatically detects after detecting graphic driver through the command called detect. This is a function where it detects automatically. And see, this is a path where the graphics functions are inbuilt in. So like in BGI, this will be some, if you give this is also fine, as well as C, TC slash is also fine, that's fine. But we give this automatically, it will go to that default path. And BGI, we should be always selected. And what is this function? Mx, get max, my, get max y. Get max x is equivalent to getting the x path totally, how much pixels are there in maximum x position. This is the corner x position, top corner, which is x position. This is a totals pixel, so we are getting x size here. And my get max y. And how come my is different is max y, this is where we are getting the last pixel there. We so total x position and total y position we have got through this mx and mxy position through get max functions. Next, set color. That's nothing but I'm setting color to 5. Now you will be seeing the out text xy. This is the function where we are seeing from string.h. In out text xy is something that displays x position. So in the x position, in the y position, like what we define, 240 is the x position and 150 is the y position. So almost 240 is something near here and 150 is something near almost. In this position it will be enter the password, it will be displaying. And we are setting, after that we need to enter some password, no? So we are going to the next line. So we are using go to xy position. This is a function to use go to that position, particular position 38 and 11. Since you are using go to function, this will be displayed in not pixels, like it will be displaying in some count one by one steps, one by like that. Okay, that's how it is working. So first enter the password will be displayed in whatever the color we mentioned in set color function 5. I think 5 will be this the pink color will be the yes. Yeah, of course. Next, we move on to the or next after moving on to go to XY position, the cursor after this enter the password. It will be waiting on down the enter the password field. So here it will be waiting for asking cin pass. This means we are getting waiting for input through cin command, cin function. This cin is defined in iOS stream. This is called in C++. We use this pass. This pass is a variable where I'm pass as I had declared character, so it accepts 10 characters. So pass is a string where it accepts 10 character. Okay, you have understood what is pass, no? Like pass, we getting to be a character, and we have defined character, but doesn't mean that pass is a character. It's a string. Since we have mentioned a array for pass, like 10 characters we can give to pass. Okay, and temporary we have defined for calculation for checking whether our password and the entered thing is matching. Okay, that's how it's working. Okay. If it is wait for fast, go to XY and next, if we given pass after the enter the password, it will be displaying our pass once we enter, and as well as go to XY3811. The same command. I don't think I just mentioned that. That's it. This why I have mentioned means if suppose my pass is failing, my password is failing. I'm not giving the right password and I give an enter. So it will go to the next 12th position in next of that. So it will be not looking, my graphic program will not look, GUI will not be looking fine, asking further lagging in each spaces. So I have given this so that if the password is failing, so again it will come to this position and try to occupy the same space. That's how it will be working. If strcmp, what does this mean? String compare. This function is available in the prototype called string str. This is a function and say string.h prototype. Okay. Now this is a function. This if statement we are using to compare our password and temporary assigned password is equivalent, so that it will proceed further. Else it will be keep on moving on. See, if both are equal, for a equal to 0, a less than equal to 360, a plus plus plus. This just a function to make a string that loading part. I'm using this function. Set bk color something 0, start from a color. I think 0 will be a black or white maybe. You can check with that in while you are defining a function such type of that. Okay, then set fill style. I'm also defining some fill pattern, the fill style. We have a several styles. You can go through one by changing these values a's from these literally for every a equal to 0, a equal to 1 up to 360. We have some part there. Then pie slice. It's a round pie slice. It's a round. See, I will just open. A B C D is a password. So this is the pie slice. It will move on from anti-clockwise. That's how it will be working. This is X. This is Y position where we are going to start our thing. Start our point, and there, like this is an angle from where we should start. If we keep 0, you see It will start from almost 0 angle to 360. It is starting from 0th angle to first it will draw from 0 to defining where we are defining A. Up to A 360 it will be marking the arc and making a slice like a round shaped circle. And these 5 is called radius. We can work on that. Radius is, I don't think it is fine. Okay. Also, I use delay function where delay function is used by used from DOS. Okay, DOS prototype we are using. First, delaying and setting our color to A. There are 15 colors. 16th will be reset to 0 and proceeding with that. 15 will be white, 0 will be black color. So if we use 15 last color, that is white. After that, if we try to give 16, it will come as black. So 0 to 15 is the colors series. Each you can check what are the colors from 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, and check on that. So I'm using A itself so that it will be good. Loading will be graphically looking so good. Okay, next how text XY. Go to 280 X the position and 250 Y the position and give loading statement. Once this has been true, that our password is accepted and it is right. Then set the color 5 for that. Loading also it will be in color, and after that it is set to some static colors. A fifth that might be some other color. And now test XY axis is granted and delay 1 second we will be in delay. This is equivalent to 1 second. Your delay function you use millisecond time, so 1000 is equal to 1 second. And if the password is failing, right now he will set color to some access is denied and show how text XY is 250 to 20 position access is denied and get character waiting for some function. Access it will hold down access denied and it wait for a function to enter. If it is wrong, we will enter and that enter is hitter to this get.ch function and it will trigger to the next line. So get.ch is literally waiting for our command. That is any command is fine. Any key is fine. Get a character from the keyboard. Clear device that after doing this so access is denied and getting a character, and if you are not using this it overloads in the same UI so that it will be mm, congested with some of the already occupied texts in the display. So we are using clear device for making our screen clean. A blank screen that literally means. Then we are calling a function 9 fun of 0 fun of 9 fun with sending a value 9. So again a fun function it is going on what it does. Once again like why we are calling else if the password is denied. I'm going to call the fun 9. First we will go to fun function and we are defining a string mx getting maximum position, getting set fill pattern. Oh, this is literally again we are making a screen to set a particular pattern. See, once my password is wrong 3 times, this is came, and now the screen will be see differently occupied by GUI. So we are using such functions. Okay, so it is making bar. Bar is something that a rectangular box. That's it. We are filling a pattern rectangle where we are not able to give any styles or fill type to that rectangle. Only rectangle has a outline border. That's it. So bar is something that we have an rectangle or sky, anything that might be whatever we are giving defining the fields. So inside that we might be having some styles, and as well as the border outline, everything will be defined by our set fields pattern. Through this function we will define. This is style, like this is style something we will have. Okay, after going through this function, bar is defined and we are having a screen, next screen. And again, this function, first why we are defining is, once a clear device is done, we are occupying one rectangular screen, a rectangular UI. In that we are setting some styles and everything. After that we are checking for I equal to 1, I less than 4, I plus plus, up to 3 times. So 1 2 3, up to 3 times this for loop will be active. And again I am calling fun of 9. So the same function will be called after clearing device. Each time we need to clear device, so that I am using fun function here 2 times. Set color of I. First itself I am setting color mode will be 1 2 3, whatever. 1 will be something red, something I don't know, you can check on that. Out text xy, again retype the password on that position x and y, and go to xy the same, go to the next position and waiting for a password. If string compare pass and temp is equal, for a equal to 0, a less than, the same loading, this is the same loading. Set bk color, background color, set background color, this background I'm setting 0, so it will be a black. Set fill style a comma a, that is something randomly that loading will be occupying style as colors. That's pi slice is the same you have seen on top. Delay 10 millisecond, it will be delay, so it will be looping so quick, so that the colors will be looking like same color. Even after analyze, even after processing 15 colors, we will look like a single color is running on. Small disturbs, that's it. Set color or text loading, everything we have seen. If it is fine, access is granted. Break, else the third time, if if it is not working, the password is not perfect match, then there is a case if I equal 3 at last. Set color 6. This is just we are showing out some unauthorized access to that. Set textile is something we are making our text to look on. See, this will be 0 or 1. Its direction horizontal wise it should display, or 1. If I am displaying 1, you see unauthorized, this is how it will work. So everything will be in this way, everything has changed. So 0.0, either 0 or this is a direction in how our text will be displayed, horizontally or vertically. This is how it will be displaying. And the 7 is something called font, how the font should be. and this one is called, I had given one size. How much size we should define that. I'm giving calculation here because these place I will be specifying unauthorized access there. Then after this is sound function. For a equal to 1000, a is less than 1100. Like we can give one a less than one. Like we can give a one a less than 100. That, but sound it will not be sufficient. Sounds should be greater than 1000 something so that it can hear a proper frequency. So up to 100 times sound will be giving a output noise frequency. Delay 10 milliseconds so that it doesn't quit in a second. Quit in a millisecond. Delay 10 will be holding 100 time into 10. 1 or 2 seconds will be running, and once we should make that no sound once if given it will be giving sound completely. So if we should give no sound to quit that delay. After that, these unauthorized access, after two given sound, we will be holding on 2 seconds to proceed next step. Now delay, sorry, like delay, it will be closing on, and now I'm again giving true, while true 1, clear device 1 of 10, out text, enter the password. The same scenario again. After unauthorized access, the sound sound outputted. After that, we are going to anyway we need to again type the password and get into our application. No, so that it will be asking again the same. So we are using fun function again and using that bar and all to make that GUI, and again enter the password, go to xy, wait for your password through same function, go to xy38 and compare the string, same, set bk color 360. If it is true, we are going to load that function and access is granted, and we are going to break the loop and get out. Else this will be access is denied and it will be looping on that. Yeah friends, this is how graphic program is working. I have occupied with this graphic program few years back while I'm studying. I was working on that. I will explain another graphic program in next video. That's also a great. If you need, I will show it sample. This is ICU. This is also a great program. Well, you're using IC program, IC gates, and or NAND, not this and all. For example, I'm using one OR gate, and see we need to give two inputs, one and another 0. So LED is glowing. So I wanted to try one more time with 0 and 0. LED is not going. This is how it works, and we can again try some other input, or we can go back and select other IC. Next video I will be updating this. Okay guys, thank you for watching my videos, so please be stay tuned. Thank you.